The latest and possibly the most devastating trailer for Stranger Things 5 yet is out. I've watched this thing probably 50 times in the last hour, going frame by frame, and I am still physically shaking. Let's break this down at 0.25x speed. We see Steve Harrington, our favorite babysitter, behind the wheel of a dark sedan. Now, Steve driving isn't new, but look at the car. Look at what is on top of the car. It's this massive, janky DIY metal structure. It looks like a radio antenna or maybe a portable version of Cerebro. You remember Dustin's ham radio tower from season 3? It looks like they took that concept, welded it to the roof of a beat-up sedan and said, "Let's roll." Dustin is in the passenger seat looking stressed, which is his baseline state these days, and Steve says they need to remain inconspicuous. I laughed out loud. There is nothing inconspicuous about you. But look closely at the background in the shot. It's nighttime and they are driving through a residential neighborhood that looks suspiciously like the wealthier part of Hawkins, maybe near the Wheeler house or Steve's own neighborhood. The streetlights are on, which implies the power grid hasn't completely failed yet, or at least it's intermittent. The dialogue confirms that this antenna isn't just for communication, it's a tool for a specific mission. They are desperate. This feels like a Hail Mary play. But this joke hides a really important plot point. Why do they need a mobile antenna? They are tracking something, or someone. This connects directly to the crawl mission we've heard rumors about. If they are driving around with a mobile tracker, they are hunting a signal. Is it Vecna? Is it a distress beacon from inside the Upside Down? Or are they tracking Will? We know Will has that connection, that true sight. Maybe the antenna amplifies his sense, or maybe it picks up the electromagnetic interference that happens when the Upside Down bleeds through. They are on the move, which means the threat is mobile too. Gone are the days of the monster just chilling in a nest. Vecna is out and about. Then we see the Surfer Boy pizza van speeding toward a radio tower. Think about it, in Season 4, music was the key to breaking Vecna's trance. Running up that hill saved Max's soul. Now scale that up. If one Walkman can save one girl, what can a commercial radio tower do? I think the gang are trying to weaponize sound. They are going to hijack the airwaves of Hawkins to broadcast a signal, maybe music, maybe a specific frequency amplified by 11, to create a sonic shield over the whole town. Or conversely, they are using it to lure the monsters in. Dustin and Steve exiting the van at the station suggests they are the tech support for this operation. They are the ones who have to hack the system while the world burns around them. Speaking of burning, let's talk about the military presence because it has ramped up to an insane degree. We see soldiers moving tactically through what looks like a bunker or a lab, but it's not going well for them. There is a shot of a glowing red crack tearing open the ground in a facility. This concrete floor is literally splitting apart. It looks like an earthquake from hell, and we hear a Demogorgon scream. The military thinks they can contain this with guns and fences, but this trailer is showing us that their bullets are about as useful as spitballs. There's a shot of soldiers getting thrown around, explosions rocking a base. It's full-on warfare. And amidst all this military chaos, we get a glimpse of Linda Hamilton. Yes, Sarah Connor herself is in Hawkins. We see her walking through a red-lit doorway holding a gun, looking like she takes absolutely zero nonsense from anyone. We don't know if she's good or bad yet. She could be a new commander or maybe a rogue agent. But she looks stern. She looks authoritative. And honestly, if anyone can stare down a demo dog, it's Linda Hamilton. But let's bring it back to the heart of the show. The kids, or I guess the young adults now. There is a shot that made me tear up instantly. It's the core group, Mike, Will, Lucas, Dustin, stacking their hands on top of a vintage Dungeons & Dragons map. It started with a game and now it's ending with a war, but they are approaching it the same way. They are a party. Mike is the paladin, Will is the cleric, Dustin is the bard, Lucas is the ranger. They are planning their attack. Dustin says, "I want to see Vecna's heart on a platter." You can hear the venom in his voice. He watched Eddie Munson die in his arms. He watched his hero get torn apart by bats. Dustin is traumatized and he is angry. Let's talk about 11. We see her with a bandana, looking like a post-apocalyptic survivor. She looks fierce, focused. She's flying over a fence, literally flying. Her power levels seem to be stabilizing. There's a shot of her and Hopper finally reunited in the action, storming a base. She's the veteran soldier now. We also have to talk about the creatures. The trailer shows fast-moving creatures sprinting across a field. Demodogs, a whole pack of them. We haven't seen a pack like this since Season 2. They are swarming, and then there is a shot of a creature leaping onto a moving truck. It's chaotic. This implies that the containment has failed completely. The monsters are in the open fields, on the highways. Murray is driving a van, screaming, "I have no idea, but I love it." Murray, being the chaotic getaway driver, is the only bit of levity we get. But even that is manic. He's driving like a madman because something is chasing them. And then, the tunnel scene. We see Lucas. He is in a dark, underground tunnel. He looks terrified. And a Demogorgon jumps down into the tunnel with him. That means the safe zones are gone. Nowhere is safe. We also get a very interesting shot of Will. He looks like he is in a trance or having a vision. He says he knows where we are. This is the most crucial line in the trailer. Will is the spy. Vecna is tracking them through Will. Every move they make, Vecna sees it. This adds paranoia to the whole season. They can't hide because their GPS is compromised by a psychic connection. Then there is Erica, and she says, "Time's up." She looks confident, sassy, and totally in control. Erica has always been the one to cut through the noise, and here she seems to be delivering an ultimatum. Maybe she's telling the military to get out of the way, or maybe she's telling the group that they have to move now. Now, let's talk about the end of the trailer, the climax that has everyone theorizing. We see the car with Steve, Nancy, Jonathan, and Dustin. They are driving at full speed toward a solid brick wall. It looks like a silo or a bunker wall, but there is a glowing red rift on it. Steve yells, "Trust me!" and floors it. They drive straight into the wall, and they pass through. They enter a red, swirling vortex. This is insane. They are physically driving a car from the real world into the upside down. It suggests that the boundaries between worlds are so thin now that you can just drive through them if you hit the right spot at the right speed. It feels like a Back to the Future moment, but much, much darker. They are taking the fight to Vecna's doorstep. This trailer confirms that the scale is massive, the stakes are global, and nobody is safe. If they are driving cars into other dimensions and fighting wars in high school hallways, we are in for the most intense season of television ever produced.